Yeah, as promised, I want to continue sharing my running journey as also part of my mental health journey to inspire other people, and it's just see where it goes. So yeah, with the running, I'm proud of myself. As I said, I've gotten up to 3 hours. Today I did half an hour. The reason why I did half an hour is because I did 2 hours and 45 minutes on yesterday. I was with my friend. Sunday, on Saturday, and my body was exhausted from that. And I felt quite anxious today. Which nothing wrong with feeling anxious, but I felt quite anxious today on the run. So I decided half an hour was enough. I also wanted to practice not being so hard on myself and not comparing the time I'd done the other day and practicing gratitude. So I really enjoyed it. The half an hour was still difficult, and the half an hour was basically me topping up on momentum. So the momentum that I built through the other weeks through doing a 3 hour run, then a second run at 2 hours 45 minutes. I'm a big believer in that, in training, that for me, or everyone's different, it's important to train hard and long periods of time and intensity, but it's also important to mix things up, not burn yourself out, be consistent. So for me, doing half an hour is just as much, it's just as good as doing 2 or 3 hours, because I'm still going for a run, and half an hour is still challenging. And as I said, I'm still fatigued and a bit tired from the days before. And then I'll rest up a few days and see where it goes, see if I can beat the 3 hour mark. My goal is to get up to 4.5 hours, so I can, get down to, I want to do a marathon on my own, and then actually in a group, do something for charity or something for mental health, men's mental health, or for people. And I love running anyway. I enjoy it as a hobby. It makes me feel good. It helps me with, stops me getting down or depressed. And I like being active. It's a really good sport exercise that I like, and I want to build on the running and see where it goes in the future. Get more people running. Do some public speaking. As I said on my last video, I'm going through some challenges at the moment in my personal life. So running is helping me to deal with my other challenges, my financial challenges, my mental health challenges, just the stresses of life that we all deal with. Sometimes, I worry about family, other people, and it gives me a focus. It gives me a structure in my day, a routine. It stops me getting bored or just ruminating or worrying or getting down. So I use the running as therapy for building confidence. It's something that I enjoy doing anyway. I find it fun, and I like to keep challenging myself on the run. And I just love it. It's something that I want to do. Hopefully I want to do it as long as I can. What else with the running? I have also thought about maybe creating a meetup group for people that want to, come on a run, do the run that I do with me. We will go at, we don't race each other, stick at our own pace. I've had an idea about doing that. Part of me is nervous to do it, another part of me really believes in it, that it can work, because there are other groups on there I've checked on. There's different running groups that people do. I like the joy of running. It's just a great experience when you run. You learn a lot about yourself. It's so simple, but yet you can, I don't know, there's just so many things that you can learn when you go on a run. For me, it's a metaphor of living life to the full and appreciating things. And you can use running at all stages of your life. If your life's good and things are going well, you can run. If your life's not going well, you're unhappy and you're going through struggles and mental health problems and financial, emotional, you can use running as a medium of getting yourself strong, getting over those challenges. So running builds strength, character, humility, all these things. I like getting things out, and it is therapy. It is a form of therapy, and it does rejuvenate you, and it also improves your sleeping pattern. I said to quite a lot of my clients and friends, and online, people around the world struggle to sleep. I did. My sleep's really improved. I sleep like 7-8 hours. I kind of get up at the same time, pretty much got a good routine because of running and exercising. The running and the boxing and the training, it gives you what I call a good tired. So you're actually tired, not in a depressed way, because you've exercised. You've faced your fears. You've gone out. You've you've exercised, got that energy out. So by the time, 11 o'clock, 12 or whatever, you get to sleep more, your body's knackered, your mind's tired, and that's a good thing. And that's why a lot of people struggle to sleep, because their mind's too active. They're ruminating, they're worrying, they're overthinking, obviously, or, they're on too many appliances too much. They're not shutting down. So when you go for a run, especially long distance running or anything that challenges you, you're exhausted, you sleep better. So running for me, has helped me with my sleeping routine, and it helps in every area. It gives you a foundation, it gives you a structure. And I find when you go for a run, no matter how bad your day's going or what you're going through, you always feel a little bit better after. Your perspective usually, obviously nothing's 100%, but usually from my experience, your perspective is always changes a bit after the run. Whether you feel a bit more positive, let's say, you're upset with someone or someone's let you down, it's easier to forgive. All the sort of emotional problems that we all have, we all struggle with, a lot of those can be solved after you go for a run. Or sometimes you feel like you can't get through the day, you go for a run and you're like, I feel better now, I can get through my challenges in the day, I can eat healthy. Or sometimes we don't feel like socializing, we just feel a little bit insecure, self-conscious, and you go for a run and you feel confident, you feel on top of the world. Then you can go socialize with friends, family, or go to work or different meetup groups. So it just gives you so much if you and I love running in nature as well, in the park. You just get all that fresh oxygen from the trees and all the wildlife, all the ducks, the nature. So it's a beautiful environment. But also as well, you don't have to run in a park. You can run on the street. You can pretty much run outside anywhere, but I do probably prefer big parks, getting that fresh air, nature. So anyone can do it of any age. Doesn't matter how old you are, and you can just go at a nice slow pace until you get more fit, more stamina. Then you can build up. I like doing that when I run. I like starting off at quite a brisk pace, quite slow, and then I just naturally allow myself to get more into a flow, a momentum, and sometimes I'll go a lot faster. It really just does depend. I just go with the flow. So I love running. It's so flexible. You can't really fail, really. I think the only failure is if you're someone that really wants to run, but you let your fears get the better of you and you don't go and run. So there's no failure once you start running. Even if you're not good at it at the start, you'll get good at it. Even if you can't run long, you'll get past all that, like I said in my other videos. And it's not about comparing myself to anyone. It's about comparing myself to me, and even not that, just appreciating it and getting fit. So the fitter you get on the running, the fitter your mind gets. So I found it's also a good therapy, good medication. It's a tool that you can use in pretty much any area of life, for building confidence, humility, mental health, managing OCD, all sorts of any mental health problem. Or if you're just very happy and you're excited, you can go for a run, you can go with friends. It's just so adaptable, right? So that's about as much as I'll say for now. Any other final thoughts? With the running, I found it's not like a video game where you clock it. You can always do more. You can always run more. You can improve your perspective. You can change location. You can make videos. That's something that I like to do. I want to do more of. I'd like to get a cameraman to film me on some of my runs and do some chats to inspire people, share my feelings, things like that. All right. So I'll speak to all of you soon. I hope this video inspires you to run, improve your mental health, and to appreciate your life more.